Hey there everyone, this is a video mostly for my mother. It's the making of spinach quesadillas, which is one of her favorite dishes. Dad seems to have bok choy down, so we're not too worried about it. In this dish is 12 cloves of garlic, and in our batter we're putting about 6. Okay, then we're going to mash it a little bit with our spoon, and we got green onions chopped up here, and that's probably about 4 big green onions. And we're going to throw a bunch in here. Brian's also here. Alright, so we got our garlic doing its thing. Garlic's an aromatic, which is activated by some heat. So once you get this going a little bit, you're going to get more fragrance out of the garlic. And then you're going to move on to throwing your spinach in there. Now, key with the spinach here is to have your heat at a fairly high temperature, not too high, because you don't want to render too much water off the spinach, because you are going to put this in a quesadilla. So you don't want too much moisture, which will make the quesadilla soft and gross. And since I'm struggling, I'm just going to go with this. This is washed already, so I'm just going to go with it. Pre-washed. So we get our spinach in the pan. This will reduce. You can add more spinach after it has reduced some. This is a pound. So. Okay, so that's doing its thing. And if we get a little close-up of the spinach in the pan, you will see that we don't have a lot of water coming off of there, which is good. And you can kind of keep adding. Brian's taking a nice mouthful there. Just you gotta watch him though around the cheese, especially, because he'll just dig right in there. Yeah, he's already spotted it, so we gotta watch him. Try to keep him from being in that area. So I'm just adding more spinach and getting it going. Should we start marketing our own T-shirts or something?
Of what?
This cooking show? I don't know. Some sort of pun-based humor on T-shirts about cooking.
Ugh.
Oh wait, Looney Spoons already does that. Okay, so that's come together. We've already grated our cheese.
I am a bundle of positive energy.
This is a blend of Monterrey Jack, cheddar, and mozzarella. Monterrey Jack is a great melting cheese. And cheddar gives it a nice flavor, and mozzarella just kind of rounds out, which is also a good melting cheese as well. But yeah, that's the story on that. Now what you don't want to do with the spinach, the reason we're trying to keep our water, the amount of water that's in it low, is that we don't want to drain it because we'll lose key vitamins that are water-based vitamins. So that's why we're trying to keep our heat fairly high, but medium high, and trying to cook it without getting too much moisture left in the pan. That's the word on that. And we're almost there. And then we're going to get the pan in the oven. So meanwhile, I'm going to let that sit. We're going to get the pan. Now, traditionally quesadillas are made in a pan on the stove, which is going to take forever. So instead of doing that, we got a hot oven of 425, and we're going to, we're actually using corn tortillas. So if you have any gluten allergy people that you know, this is a great meal to serve to them, provided everything else you have is
What if you don't like them?
wheat-free. And if you don't like them and you want them to be horribly constipated, well, not even constipated really, not even that, just the fact that their villi, their microvilli, and their small intestine will lay down, and they won't be able to absorb any other vitamins or anything. So if you really have a hate-on for them, I guess you could kind of mess with them, but
Sweet.
it's probably not recommended. At least I don't promote the injuring your celiac friends.
Don't knock it till you try it.
So we're gonna get some olive oil in here, some extra virgin olive oil, and this is actually a pump-based oil distributor, instead of having chemicals in the ones you buy at the store. So I'm oiling my pan a little bit. I'm going to lay these guys down. I can fit usually 6 of these on a pan, which is great because I can get a whole batch done, lickety split, and it really helps you out. So spread that out. Our spinach is almost done. We got oil in our pan. And we're going to get our cheese. And just make some nice little piles. Now when I use the food processor, I cheat and I just use the multi-purpose blade because I don't want to have to freeze my mozzarella and Monterey to make them reasonable to shred. So I just cheat a little bit and kind of up with little cheese nuggets, which aren't any big deal because this is going to go in a hot oven and it's going to melt anyway. So, no biggie there. Hey, Bri, do you want to open up the Frank's Red Hot while I'm doing this?
Not really.
I'd love it if you would, though. Okay, so we get a little cheese on there. That one's not totally even. There we go. So your spinach is going to look somewhat like this. Whoa, finger out of the way. There's your spinach. There's green onion pieces in there.
Oh my God, I got mad plastic removing skills.
I knew you would. Okay, so that's good. We're going to make up some more spinach in a minute. We're going to get these guys in the oven. So, we've got a pound of spinach that we're distributing between all of our quesadilla pieces. So, a good spoonful. Remember, this is hot. So, watch your fingers. We are in the process of getting a compost thing. We haven't found one we liked. So we're going to
shopping around.
Shopping around. You gotta take your compost purchases seriously. You can't have any old thing.
Well, this bin isn't suitable for storing my decaying matter.
Trent Todd.
Yes?
Was into hunting deer.
Was into? Is this like a bad joke?
No, because the deer magazine just came.
Oh. Oh, this is when you find out about people who used to live here and what they're like.
Yeah.
So we get to add up who these people are to us and make a view of who we think they are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was so into deer hunting that he got a magazine.
Yeah, that's kind of... And what if someone got it for him as a gift?
Well...
What about that? And it was a joke gift, like we do with Brian.
He's got a customer number and everything.
Well, he'd have a customer number because he's got...
a member. He's a member.
He's a member. Okay, so Trent Pot. You think that's what came between them in their marriage? Deer hunting? I don't know.
I like to meet them.
Just like to meet them. Okay. Alright, so...
I'm going to have to remember next time I move to cancel my subscription to Lesbian Asian Teen Monthly. That's going to be embarrassing.
Like, who was this Brian McDonald? Okay, so I give a little dash of hot sauce on these guys. Ryan, you want to...
Not really, but I will.
Okay, so Frank's Red Hot is mild enough. Now, I don't know about this. Well, I sort of know about this. But I have to double check this. But I'm pretty sure, by the fact that I'm putting this Frank's Red Hot, which has vinegar in it, you're actually going to get more iron out of this spinach. Yeah.
What?
You'll actually, the bioavailability of the iron...
That was my concern whenever I'm eating spinach.
Well, it should be for you.
Why?
Because you're a vegetarian. And you're likely to have lower iron. That's a risk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm saving the nation bit by bit.
I haven't died yet, so...
That's your measure. Alright, a little more cheese on top of here just to get this sticky.
Sticky?
Let me put a bit more of that.
Sticky.
Brian's going to recommend over cheesing. Okay, da-da-da. We're going to make another pan for this, Brian, don't you worry.
What are you making?
We're making spinach quesadillas.
Oh, you're making that for your mom.
Yeah, we're also making a video currently. See, that's how much I talk like I'm always doing a video. The Trevor's not even aware the video's being made. Like yesterday at the Costco, I told him about free fatty acids and how cheese gets its flavor profile. But the woman behind us, she was really interested. She was like, "Do you drink wine?" And she came over and then recommended a cheese block for us. We are always out meeting people. That's our life.
You would.
Yep. Alright, tops on.
I was aware that you were making a video.
Okay, I need to clarify. Alright, so we got our tops on. We hit them with a little bit of oil so they crisp up nicely. And into a hot oven.
Hot oven, not a cold oven.
425 is recommended. It'll probably be about 10 minutes. And depending on how crisp you would like it. And then we'll show you our finished product. Do you want to turn the camera on?
Yeah, it's going.
Oh, it's going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, So here we are. They should be a nice golden brown, like this. So guacamole, I make mine California style, as I said before. So we do a little slicey slice.
Stab yourself in the hand.
Stab yourself in the hand. If you can avoid stabbing yourself, it's always recommended. Do a little song outside. Okay, so like I did before, you do a little slicey slice like this. It'll help you in the mashing process.
And now the hand stabbing. Oh, you gotta go more vigorous than that.
No, money shot. That can be like another time when we have taste or something.
Certainly a technique you don't want to use if you're a hemophiliac.
Okay, so then take a spoon. This only works if they're not like bruised and mangled. If that's the case, then you're going to want to do this a little differently. Take it out as one big piece, and then cut away the parts that are no good. See, this is one of those things where I assume most people know how to make it, so I feel a little stupid doing it. But then there's that one person who's watching this going, "Oh, that's how it's done." And
Isn't this for your mom and dad?
No idea.
So,
well, it's also going to be
which one of your two parents do you think are stupid?
It's also going to be on
What
the
a terrible thing to say about your folks.
It's also going to be on the hubby thing.
Yeah, but
It's
no one's going to actually watch
It's not about being stupid. It's about having experiences. My grandmother didn't know what an avocado was.
Well, neither did my parents.
Well, there you go.
They think it's something wrong.
See, it's about experiences. It's about what you've been exposed to. It's not about stupidity. It's a very bleak outlook, Brian.
Well, it's a very positive outlook. Anything that you haven't heard of yet must be wrong, otherwise you would have heard of it.
Okay, so we mash. And like I said, I like mine a little chunky. Some people like it pureed like a sauce. It just depends on what your mood is. Some of that reserved garlic that we had from before when we did our garlic up. Mix that in nice and evenly. You don't want to get a big hunk of garlic in your mouth, so it's not pleasant for any guests. Some spicy hot sauce. This is the Sriracha Thai style stuff, whatever you like. Squeeze a lime. I think you already walked through frame before.
Yeah, fuck it.
Do you do a crotch shot?
Huh?
Do you do a crotch shot?
No, I try to get an ass shot.
Okay, a nice big squeeze of lime. And what's the only thing we're missing is salsa right now. So we'll grab some salsa. Okay, this guy stuck down here, yeah. And for the great taste of salsa, only Tostitos is really the most premium kind you can have.
It's a big honking jar of salsa.
It's a big honking jar. Yeah. This is. Well, I love the delicious, smooth flavor. Can't waste any.
How do you cut it? Like 50-50?
Okay, there.
Or avocado stuff
Now, if
ratio.
you like the flavor of cilantro, or you want to throw a little red onion in there, it'd be my guess. And cumin also is a nice earthy addition. Just depends what style you enjoy. And that is Spinach Quesadillas.
Okay.